Hello, everybody. This is Wellington Nita from Computer Science Zimbabwe. So we are continuing from the last episode we did when we wrote our first program, the Hello World, that asks the user to give his name, and it prints hello, your name. If your name is Wellington, you just give hello Wellington or hello Kate, or the name that is given at the time. So now we are just going on other topics that we have in C. So the most important thing that you have to consider when you're writing your programs in C is the data types. The size of the data types is very crucial to take note of those sizes. So for integer, integer it is a 32 bits. A float it is a 32 bits. A character, a car, you can see someone will say a char, it is 8 bits. A boolean, it is 8 bits. A double, it is 64 bits, and the string 64 bits. So these are very important when you to know when you are writing your C program. So we are just going to write another simple program to illustrate what I'm saying of the data sizes. So let's just create this a simple program called add, that adds two numbers. Say code add dot C. So I'm gonna include the necessary directives, which is standard IO dot H, and include this where we need to get the strings, which is very important. So I hope when I'm doing this, you are also taking note, and also by having also your computer, and we are doing this together. I think it will be interesting. So this is it. Here, I think I left a hash. So you have to take note of this. So when you don't write your code properly, actually you get errors. Anyways, you can be able to just debug. It is easy to debug. Just read the error that you have correctly, and you see where you are wrong. So that is it. So do not forget these statements. Let's say just say int number 2. So the one that start here, let's just say number 1, and let's use another this function again, int like this, enter number 2. Here let's just put also number 1. So actually C is very interesting. It is just easy. I was saying, I was saying easy. Actually, programming it's easy, just needs practice. So the sum is, so here I'm just gonna put a placeholder %I, and this to make sure that my my terminal and the answer is separate. So like this. So like this. So I think our code is quite good. We can just run the code, and here we say make add. So okay, so this is very important. Now we encountered the error together. This is very nice. So let's just do what I've said. Just read the error correctly and see what you have to do to debug. Use of undeclared identifier in. So here it's just giving us the line. So here you can say that in is supposed to be int. Okay, so that's typo. So let's just make again our program, add, and let's just run. Now it's good. Let's just run. Run the code. Let's enter this number 2 and this number 3. Sum is 5, which is very correct. Now let's run this code again. /add. Let's just put this huge number. This huge number. Let's just put another huge number. Here you can see that our program is crashing. The reason is because the integer here, the int is not able to hold this large number. So because this number does not fit on a 32-bit number. So we have to tweak our code so that it is able to hold those numbers. So we have to just change this int to a long. So this data type code long, it's a 64-bit 64-bit data type. So here just get long and here get long. Here we have to just change this to li. That's the placeholder for long. So let's us run the code. So on the previous slide episode, we talked about the make is not a compiler, but a code that takes your code and put it just put it on the compiler, and the compiler runs it for you. So the compilers that we have in C is GCC and Clang. So let's just for now try to run using the compilers. You can use Clang or GCC. Let me just pick GCC now. They just say GCC -O. So this is what you do when you are running with GCC, and just say add.c and you just say -l link. This is to link the library, any library that has not been come up, that was not created when with C. You have to link it up with the compiler. Like the CS50, we said it's a library that was created by Harvard. So here this command -l CS50, this is a linker to link to also take to collect the files from the CS50 header. So let's just run. So we see it doesn't have errors. So let's do the same thing that we did. The first number, let's just put that huge number. I think this number is huge. This huge number. The number. Let's put 3. This number. So the sum is this one. Okay, that's correct. But if you look correctly at this code here, when we put this larger number, we could see that this number is also was not able to fit on a on a 64 bits size. So let just to make it clear, just put a number that is quite short than this. Let's just run the code again. Just put maybe four. Let me just put say 8 zeros. I don't know what the number is. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Think yes. So this will fit in a 64 bits number. Just put another 4 with some 0, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is a number 8 with 8 zeros. So this is perfect. So you see what I'm was talking about. So you have to take note of your the size of the data type that you are using when you are running your code. So this is it. So now we are going to another aspect in C, which allows us to make decisions, which allows our code to make decisions, which is the use of if statement. So an if statement is just allows us to say if this happens, then our code will do this. If else, so they just run create a code that do that makes decisions. So let me just make it a condition dot C. So I have to put here code condition.c. So here now we just want to create a code that maybe takes a number from the user and give the decides whether that number given is an integer or a sorry, is a even number or an odd number. So our if statement returns a boolean, that it returns a true or a false value for whatever it is given. So let's just go into the code stdio.h. So now we're gonna use this and also this for importing for allowing the use of the program to put the number that he wants. So this is in this main function. So that is it. So here let's just say int number. Want to get the number from the user, so get int so this is it. Enter enter a number. Just put this. You don't have to forget these cuts. So now when the user have inputted the number, want our program to tell us that number is a odd number or even number. So now this that's now the introduction of each statement. Just say if, and we pass our condition here inside this brackets. We pass the condition that if the number percent of 2 is equal to 0. So yeah, here we're just saying that if the number this percent means modulo or remainder, that the number that is imputed, that is that the user inputted, if it is divided by 2 and it gives a remainder of 0, then that number is even. So here we just want to just print printf you just say the number is even. Else, so else, so else statement, the opposite of what we have said here. Print f this the number is odd. So that's it. So here I'm not supposed, it's a must not forget these, because otherwise if you don't put this, our code will not run. So I think this is it for code. So let's just run our code. Just say make condition dot condition. So it is perfectly running. Say condition. So in the number, let's just put 2. The number is even. That is very correct. Let's just run the code again and put a number that we know is an odd number. 1. So 1 is an odd number. So this is correct. So this is about the if statements. They're just simple and straightforward. That's how you declare an if statement in C. So now we're gonna do another condition statements, which is the while loop. So let us look into it. Okay, so let's just create a code. Just name this it's a while. Just name it condition 2. Let's just say condition 2. Condition 2 dot c. So now we just want to use the while loop. We just include the things that we need. Let's include this stdio. So just want to make this code as simple as possible. Just now, just int main like this, and do like this. So this is it. So now we just want to use a while loop to just print hello 3 times. So first you have to initialize it, initialize the variable that you'll be using. Let's say I equal to 0. And we say while this is the condition that we are going to give while I is less than 3, then our code will do this. Just print printf printf hello. This is next line. So just put the end of the line here. So this is it. So after this, our I should iterate. So just say I plus plus. So this is just I plus plus is just it's called syntactic sugar. That is, you're trying to write your code in a shortcut. This I can be like, can just say I is equal to I plus 1, this is the same, or just say I plus equal to 1. This is just the same. These two statements are equal to this. Just syntactic sugar, just to make your code, just write your code in shortcuts. Int and while. So this is our code. So let us just run and see what will be shown. Just say make condition 2.c. Sorry. Okay. When you are using make, it doesn't matter to use condition.c. So that is why did you mean make condition 2? Yes, it's actually correcting me. Condition 2. So that's good. Our code is running. Let's say condition 2. So just printing hello and hello. So this is the while loop. So this is how you declare it. Just put initialize your variable I, and you pass the condition, and you make your I to change from this level to another level, to increment from I equal to 0 up to when your I is false, that when your code will stop to execute. So this is it. That's just simple as it is. So this is our I. So we are introducing another uh, uh, another loop, which is called the for loop, which is similar to the while loop. Let me just add this code, do it with the for loop. So with the for loop here, we just say int I like this. Sorry, int, just say 4. Sorry, 4. We just open our bracket. We just say int. So this is declaring our I, and here we just give a condition I less than 3, and just distribute the same I plus plus, and we close the bracket, and we just remove this is our code that we did. So this one, so this is just the same. We just convert that while code to the for loop code. So let's just run and see what have changed. Make condition 2. So it is running well. Let's make condition 2. So this is what we're getting. So you have to just remember this, the while loop and the for loop. The difference is that here you can see that when I use the while loop, there were many lines of code. Here just the for loop just shortens my code, so that the difference. So this is it for now, but before we end, we finish, I just want to let you know about debugging in C. So in debugging in C, you can use the first one is use the printf function. So you can debug using that print function. Let's say you say I want to, my code should just, let's say here, my code should just give 3 hellos, and you have written out your code like this, and this printing, this print function will allow you to see that is your code running properly or not. They just run this code and just see. Let's say I've just write my code like this, and I want 3 hellos to be given. Condition 2, just run condition 2 like this. So I have 4. So that means that I have to debug my code, just tweak a little bit on my for loop, and just see what is happening. If I change to 3, then I know that my code needs to be changed where exactly. So there's another utility called debug 50. Actually, you can also debug your code in C. So let's just use that utility. Just have to put some breakpoints. Let me put a breakpoint here. Here. Now, let's just make this program, make condition 2, condition 2, condition 2, like this, and we use debug 50, this program condition 2. So let us see what will happen. Just wait and see what this utility called debug 50 help us to debug. So you see, this is what is happening. So here, if you look at my right, you can say locals I, and here want to look at what will happen in this for loop. So let's say you want to debug your code and see how many hellos will be printed. So let's just put a step over our code. When I is equal to 0, just step over. So it move to the print f hello. It says, see what happens. Just print hello, and then it runs to the for to the for loop, and then what happens? It goes to, then our I will now be 1, and then it prints hello. So then it goes to this line number 4, and it goes to the this printf function. When I is equals to 2, then it prints. Then it goes to that 4 again. Let's see what it does. Then it just go to the end of the code, because now our I is now 3, is 3 less than 3, it is false. Then our program terminates. So this is how you can also debug using the debug 50. This utility called debug 50. So this is it for this episode. In the next episode, we shall look on deeper things in C. So don't forget to like our pages on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Computer Science Zimbabwe, and also our YouTube page. Don't forget to subscribe and also like. This is Wellington Nidza signing out. Thank you.